So what is counseling like when working with me? So this is one of those things that can be very interesting and very different across different, therapists and counselors. So one of the core items for me is I believe that we all have at the base, we're going to have thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that are going to fuel the way that we make decisions about our world. Right? There's going to be some kind of input. We're going to think about it. We're going to decide how we feel about it, whether it's important, whether it's not important, whether it scares us, whether it makes us happy. And then after that, we're going to have some kind of behavior, whether that behavior is leaning into, enjoying that item, trying to stay away from it, or something else. So that's a real basic approach to what some call cognitive behavioral therapy. But the reality is even though I feel that's the way we make decisions, I feel like we're all very unique and we get there in different ways. And so really the approach I take, some would call eclectic. I would say it's more of an integrated approach where I have a very good, I feel that there's a foundation there in that thoughts, feelings, and behaviors kind of triangle of items working together. But in order to understand how you make meaning of items, I'm going to use other approaches to understand that. And within that, there's some person-centered techniques where I just really work to get to know you. There's psychodynamic approaches where I'm working to get to know you. I'm working to get to understand some of the things about your development, childhood, and maybe how some of those items could have created narratives that may attach to your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. And sometimes what we find is we have a narrative of, I didn't like that, that didn't feel good back when I was 10 years old. And when we have a similar feeling hit our body as adults, teens, at just about any age, we kind of recoil into, okay, I have a thought, feeling, and behavior pattern that keeps me safe, and that's the way that I'm going to behave in this particular scenario. So working to understand those items, really working to explore those items with you. Sometimes if we're working with children, it's going to be the entire family, but working to really understand where those items come from. So once I start to kind of use these techniques, really what I'm looking to do is find out what's important to you, what you enjoy in your life, and what you feel is missing in your life. And that'll allow us to work together to create a customized approach for the goals that you want to work towards. So I work as hard as I can, and it's still difficult because we're all human, to eliminate any bias or any approach coming from a lens of my worldview. I want to understand your worldview, the way that you approach things in your life, and then basically my goal is to plug in to the way that you see the world and provide the clinical experience I have as a tool to help be like a piece of your conscience or that little voice on the shoulder to help you explore things within your worldview to find ways that will help you be successful in the areas that you want to be successful in. And so doing all that allows you and I, or you and your family and I, to work together on a customized approach that can help you, or that can help your children, or that can help you as a couple. So hopefully that provided some good information. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.